Hey everybody, just a little, I'm going to do a little follow-up video. If you've watched some of my other videos on trying to get all these indicator lights and everything working on this Torino, I'm going to show you what our end product is. My wife just bought me this little Cobra to put in here for my birthday. Okay, so over here, those are the three lights I was telling you about that I really wanted to get working. So one of them is the parking brake. There it is right there. I've got pride. Oh yeah, good stereo. So yeah, so you release it, parking brake light goes out. There you go. So now if you have your lights on, right now I just turned my parking lights on, running lights. You open the door, there's your seatbelt or your headlights on, warning light. Shut the door, it goes out. Shut the lights off, it goes out. And then, when you very first turn the key to the on position, there's your seatbelt warning light, okay? It flashes for 10 seconds. It has that little timer in there. Now, you could go in and program it and make it flash longer than that if you wanted to, but I thought 10 seconds was good enough. I mainly just wanted to get to work. And so I got all the lights are working now. This car did have, originally, you can see under there, where that blank plate is, you could either get a clock or a ribbon tack down there. Well, this car actually did have the ribbon tack, but it didn't work. And it actually had a hood tack up there too, and you can see where I've put a little plug in, because now I have a hole in my hood. Neither one of those tacks worked. They didn't read right. They were reading like a third. If it was 600 RPM, it would read like 1100 RPM. So, and I tried everything. So what I ended up doing, and for my Torino friends out there, this is cool. This was the neatest tack I could find for the money. It was about 200 bucks, but it's all chrome housing, just like this old Sun Super Tacks, which you can't buy anymore. So this is an autometer, street tack, all chrome housing, very nice. And I played and played and played around with where I could put this thing. You can't put it on the steering column. There ain't enough room. Plus this plastic collar here, when you clamped it down, then it interfered with the shift column, the shift lever. So I ended up putting it here. Now, the interesting thing about it, you can see right here, these screws that hold the dash together. Well, I was able to reuse one of those screws to mount this tack. And then I just drilled one additional hole, because there's two holes in this bracket, which, if I ever take that tack out, you're never going to see that screw anyhow, right? So I didn't have to screw up my dash, you know, drill holes, screw things up. And then this little plate right here, I run the wires right through there. You can see right through here. So you could always replace that if you wanted to. But so yeah, it turned out good. I really like it, and it works good. So that's the most amazing thing of all. So for my Torino friends out there, there's a good place to mount a tack and a good tack to use. It works. See, I have the PERTRONICS ignition module. I don't have points in this distributor anymore, and I believe that's what was screwing up these old school tacks. So this new modern tack is designed to work with these kind of electronic ignition modules. So that solved that problem. So I hope this helps some of you guys out there if you're working on Torinos. This is a Super Cobra Jet car. It's got the 429 Super Cobra Jet engine, drag pack, 430 Detroit locker axle. I've got all the old gas run through it. I've tuned it up, and it's really starting to run good now. The one issue, I'm going to take these 430 gears out and put 370s in, because 430s just they're not fun to drive on the street. And then I'm going to play around with the governor. I want this thing to shift it. When I put it in D for drag and punch it, I want it to shift at $6 grand. Right now it's shifting at 5. So I've got, I'm going to play around with the governor a little bit, which on a C6 is a pain in the ass, but I will do it. And by springtime, I should have this thing where it's going to be a badass machine for sure. Okay, talk later. Happy motoring, boys. Bye.